How is Predator Badlands doing at the box office? Actually, not bad, believe it or not, for those that, deeply dislike the movie or dislike the tone and route that they've gone. Apologies, I guess. I come with bad tidings for you guys. But it's actually doing pretty well, amazingly. So $37 million for its production budget actually isn't that bad. That's what it's looking like it's going to get opening weekend. That's just domestic, not worldwide. And this was shot on a budget of, reportedly, even though we can't always believe these budgets, but reportedly a budget of $100 million. So this will be interesting. This will be genuinely interesting to see how it goes. From someone that liked the movie, but don't want to see them continue in this tone, which some people seemed really confused by in my review. I don't really understand why. Predator 1 to Predator 2, there's a vast tonal shift. Okay? And although I like Predator 2, actually quite a lot, I don't want to see them repeat that same tone in another movie. It's the same with this. There is a vast tonal shift at play, and I wouldn't like to see them repeat this tone. It works in isolation. As a recurring theme, no. Bad. Hopefully that explains it a little bit more. But anyway, let's take a look, shall we? Hit subscribe if you're new here and all that good stuff. But Deadline has the report. Deadline's fairly accurate with their reporting. And they just say that, look, Predator Badlands is looking like it's going to do about $37 million opening weekend. That's just domestically. That's just stateside. And that is a near record opening for the franchise. So, objectively, that's good. From a production budget-wise, it's not bad. Loads of people are comparing this with the likes of like Tron Ares and things. That was shot with for considerably more money that we know about. Let's just take it on face value for the conversation. We can argue whether this costs more money or not. But just on face value, it is looking like it's going to do okay. And, amazingly, it has a A- cinema score. Which is the best cinema score for any Predator movie ever. Which does make me slightly lose faith in humanity. Because this is not the best Predator movie ever. It's entertaining and I had a good time with it. But, I mean, come on. Where's the machismo? Machismo? The macho-ness. Where's the masculinity? The testosterone-fueled, tobacco-chewing, machine gun-spitting Predator. Like, where's that? Do you know what I mean? Like, it's had a really good cinema score, but it's not the best movie ever, obviously. It's not the best in the franchise, obviously. So Deadline says, as we told you, the previous highs for a Predator movie were the original 1987 installment and 1990 sequel, which earned B+. That audience score is further boosted by the Screen Engine ComScore's post-track definite recommend of 78% and 5 stars, which is platinum for any movie. So, people can hate on this movie all they like. It is doing very, very well. It is just doing very, very well. So no matter what people say, it's a hit at the very least. Like in terms of its response. Now whether it's going to earn loads and loads of money, we will see. Looking like it's doing okay though. So it's clear audiences are enjoying this version of Predator from director Dan Trachtenberg and producers Ben Rosenblatt and John Davis. Hence the higher than expected ticket sales, which were expected to be around the $25 million range. As we told you, I could have sworn I had estimated higher than that. I could have been like I did my videos on it. I could have sworn it was higher than that, but maybe not. As Deadline said yesterday, the movie's momentum is in a better position than Disney's early October attempted tentpole Tron Ares, thanks to word of mouth. So people are just saying it's good. At the end of the day, no matter how much stunting a studio does in a highly competitive social media streaming landscape, the movie ultimately sells itself, which is something I've never understood about movies and movie studios now. They spend like, no word of a lie, like $100 million on marketing. You have direct to consumer marketing capabilities now. Why are you spending so much money on marketing? Why? Like, the age of the internet's here. And this is where it genuinely does probably come down to money laundering, because I can't see why, unless there are actual just retards working for these movie studios. I just don't get it. Like, why would you spend $100 million on marketing when you could spend, say, I don't know, $200,000, if that, on just cutting together a whole bunch of trailers and getting some interviews and maybe flying some fans out, or do you know what I mean? Like, there's loads of stuff you could do that would just cost no money at all, and like, Predator has its own YouTube channel, I would imagine. Just release stuff there. Like, trailers kind of make or break, you know, the movie now, and obviously you just release that on your own YouTube channel that these studios have, so you don't have to pay for it to be promoted. I don't know, I don't get it. It's dumb. But anyway, as they say, Tron Ares, Predator Badlands dazzled Hall H at San Diego Comic-Con with equally memorable stunts. The lead character of the latter, Dex, stepping on stage to scan the audience with his eye vision. Eye vision, it's not called eye vision. Switching ratings, i.e. from R to PG-13, hasn't dented the appeal for the alien killer movie. This particular installment, casting the series villain as the protagonist, that's the hook as far as distinguishing itself from previous Predator movies. Rather than just one sheet, the fleshy, toothy-faced guy in a profile shot, One Sheets really went hardcore sci-fi with epic shots of him battling creatures. The problem with the static opening between 2018's The Predator and 2010's Predators, opening to around the same number of 25 million, was that the campaigns were quite similar. There was no one up. So what's interesting, though, is that by going PG-13, that may not have necessarily brought in a younger audience. Badlands only pulled in 5% for the 13 to 17 demo. So that's actually really interesting. So those people saying it's made for kids actually haven't gone to watch it, which is actually probably a lesson for the filmmakers, because they've catered it for children, but only 5% has been sort of like pulled in, right, of the overall audience. So it's a word to them to not do this again, actually, which they have indicated they don't want to do this again. So maybe, hopefully, that doesn't happen. So Badlands compared to 2018's The Predator shows that older males still come out for the IP, 57% to 45%, as well as older females, about the same between both installments. However, men under 25 shrunk between The Predator and Badlands, which makes sense. They're probably the most risk-averse to this kind of content now. People are labeling this a girl boss movie. It's not a girl boss movie. Your opinion, you know, notwithstanding other people's opinions, obviously. Just my opinion. In addition to women under 25, 11 to 5%, diversity demos, blah, blah, blah. I don't give a shit about whether you're black or not. You're going to watch the movie. So retarded. Predator Badlands has nearly all the IMAX and premium large format screens, which are driving 53% of the weekend. So, I mean, it's doing well. Like, it is actually doing really, really well. You know? Basically, it's looking like a $37 million opening just domestically. Worldwide, I mean, this could be... I don't know, guys. I mean, I think I would be very surprised if it doesn't crack $100 million worldwide opening weekend. Whether that's good or bad, kind of dependent where you sit on it. I think this will end up doing quite well monetarily wise, to be honest. We'll see. We'll have to see. Yeah, I mean, some might say, oh, well, this looks like Tron Ares, given how that movie a month ago posted a 14.4 million Friday and a 33.2 million start, but Predator Badlands has some of the best reviews and audience scores for its franchise, plus it costs 52% less than the $220 million price tag of the Jared Leto movie. So that's the thing, right? It costs so much less. So much less. So I think it'll do pretty well. We'll have to wait and see. But I think it's going to do pretty well. So there you go. Thoughts down below. Bye now.